It seems that all catamarans are big, luxurious, and very expensive. Sometimes that's true. In fact, one might even say it's usually the case. Smaller catamarans are definitely rarer. These, designed for a maximum 4 people, with lightweight constructions, are the work of English designer Richard Woods. What sets his designs apart? Many things. The lightweight, this is a basis, but they also feature a raised bridge deck with ample space above the waterline, protecting against the noisy binding of waves on what, let's face it, is a composite structure. For the same reason, the designer has pushed the enclosed cabin and cockpit further toward the stern. One of his designs caught our attention in particular, the Sagitta. It is relatively small, at just 9 meters long, not much in this category of yachts. However, is exceptionally wide, 6 meters. This width is not accident. The extra space under the bridge deck is a deliberate design feature to avoid waves hitting the underside. And so, this little marvel crossed my path. A neat catamaran, just right size. Meet Arleuk. Arleuk, which means orca, yes, it sounds intimidating. Arleuk is based on the Sagitta design, but slightly modified. It's been given some curves. This came from a different construction technology, where large elements are molded into the design shape. It's a bit like the creation of man. Why did God do a better job with women? Because they were the second, improved model. Sorry, gentlemen, I will take all the criticism on my curvy, of course, chest. Why a catamaran? Why not? But let's take it step by step. We are inhaling right here. We started with a complete overhaul of Arleuk. We are making a lot of changes. Today we are finishing rigging the mast, making final adjustments and checking to see if we remembered everything. The mast is made of composite materials, fiberglass and carbon fiber, and it's 12 meters long. It's not very heavy, we can carry it by hand. Or rather, they carry it, I'm just the camera operator. Next, we attach the boom to it. From that point on, the mast and boom form the integrated structure. That's just how this unusual system works. This is the last chance to access the very top of the mast without climbing. Paul is installing the weather station. We mount the mast using a crane. It's a bit tricky to maneuver because the boom gets in the way. We can attach the boom later, but it would be tricky, like threading the needle with a crane.
As it goes down, right. So go up.
We're still aft and port of the hull. Bit more, and we're touching. That's it. You're in.
Why is this so unusual? Because it's an aero rig. Aero rig is a trademarked name for a type of freestanding rotating rig. It doesn't rely on traditional rigging. There are no shrouds, forestays or backstays. Without these supports, the mast has to be significantly stronger than its traditional counterparts. However, to keep it lightweight, it's made from durable and relatively light carbon fiber. The carbon fiber mast works with an integral long boom that extends both forward and aft of the mast. carrying both the mainsail and the self-tacking jib. The advantage of this setup is that the sails always perform optimally, as the sail plan adjusts by trimming the main sheet without needing to separately set each sail. Although the main sheet is the only adjustment, the load during sailing is relatively light, thanks to the counterbalanced effect provided by the jib. This system makes it much easier for a small crew to handle. Just 2 people on board. All that's left is to enjoy the sailing experience. I hope I piqued your interest and you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye!